Hello everyone, welcome back to the Internet Total Show live at the Wonder Reasons Theater. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing well. Sorry I'm late. I started at a much better time today, but still I am late. That's fine. We're gonna be continuing. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Internet Total Show live at the Wonder Reasons Theater. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing well. Today we will be continuing on with the Mermaid Mask as we have been, and hopefully we can get it through it this time. I don't think I have much further to go, and now that I have given myself more time today, I should be able to. We'll see. Let's go. Let's jump in. Once it starts up, I'll switch over to the main thing. Go. I have managed to get Streamerbot to work again by changing the runner from whatever it was before, but it's still broken. I don't hear anything from it, which is very annoying. Unless I might be silly. Okay, I'm stupid. I just didn't have my I'm a gooball. I don't know why I did it without putting the headphones on. That should have worked. Test again. Don't tell me. Hold on. The random letters. Okay. But I probably that's why I'm a goober. So streambot still does not want to work right. I know the ad says 36 minutes, but still gonna continue with this. Okay, so yeah, 61%. I am actually really close to the end. And now we can start doing this. Get my phone and see what my phone died a little. I forgot to turn it on. Grandma probably over texted me.
It's a real, actual treasure chest.
Let's open it.
Hold on. I'm just savoring the moment. And done.
I don't know what to do. I believe
Nope.
So there's 12 big keyholes. Those are for pirate keys. And each pirate key is itself a keyhole for the smaller flag keys.
I noticed the pirates can rotate too.
This might be one of the ones that I have to actually figure out. I might look this one up. This one seems harder. Boot the flags and pirates into correct keyholes. Tap the pirates to
I guess that's wrong.
For each pirate key, there's a flag key that matches it. But the pirate keys also need to be in the right positions, in relation to the colored lighthouses.
Okay, so do I have to have them looking at it? Maybe?
Nothing.
I think the flags represent views.
Mm-hmm. Specifically, when a certain pirate is looking at a certain lighthouse.
I can get that. But what does that mean?
I'll do this later.
Is there something here I can
There's a drain here.
That must be how the room fills and empties itself with water. Don't touch that door.
I doubt you could open it if you wanted to. It's probably pressure locked while the room is drained of water.
But if the room was full of water...
Then yeah, you could use it to go outside.
It's the ladder.
It wasn't easy to climb down, but it'll be even harder to climb back up.
I guess it'd be easier if it was full of water. You know, you could just swim to the top.
I'll stick with the ladder.
Okay, so
It's the ocean floor.
Not quite.
Looks like the ocean floor.
I don't know what I can I use example.
It's a real.
Let's open.
Hold on. And done.
There's got to be something I'm missing. They have to, what I could tell, they have the same little thing here. The bottoms are relevant. Tops are. Was there a book
I'll do this later.
that I could tell as a little something? Unless we're supposed to be
You don't want to take another look in here?
I do. But let's finish the checklist first.
okay. Oh no. That's where I have to go last, but I had to check the dome tank, aft deck. I guess I'll check everywhere. Except for there.
Now Cynthia's not here, we can finally take a closer look at that jacket.
We could, but it's still locked behind glass.
Now, there must be some way to get at it. Well, there's an electronic panel over here. Some kind of switch, maybe?
Possibly. This one might be easier. I think this one is... So I know... That one's not. Unless we use, do we use all of these maybe? That would be interesting. I think it might be.
That's not it.
So we've got to move the 6 panels to cover up the circuit board. There's a way to rotate them too, but it's kind of indirect.
I think I got that figured out to an extent, but I don't know if... Ah, come on. That worked. But
Hey!
there we
did
go.
it.
I'm impressed.
I didn't do it up that time.
I've been dying to check in the pockets of this thing.
Oh, hey, there's something bulky in here.
Oh, it's a radio.
It's just like that one we found in the captain's cabin. Well, almost.
Oh, it's the parent. Wait. Is it the parents or the no? It might be the mother and the daughter. Mother and the daughter. Free. Okay. That's a start.
It's sunset. It'll be dark.
Gotta check every room. The dome tank is still. I gotta figure that out. I'll do it. I'm gonna check every single room that I can. That, I guess that's not.
It is the fog ball.
That, oh.
Let's take another look at this bookshelf. There might be something we could try, but I don't think it's anything to do with the books themselves.
Why don't you reach in? Maybe there's a switch or something on the other side?
There's
Why
something.
don't you?
Because I absolutely do not want to.
Ugh. Here goes.
All right.
Got it.
Oh.
A
Looks more
dream.
like
What?
an old time.
Thank you.
Side room. What in the hell? He has all of these. That's the mermaid mask.
Is that what I think it is?
I want to take a closer look at
Not the
it,
mermaid mask.
but it's locked behind glass.
We've got the mermaid's tongue. Lillian's locket. We already know Lillian's locket. The golden palm. I think that's what as on.
this is, but I can't seem to look away.
Sally.
Hmm?
You are getting hypnotized.
Really? Cool.
Really?
Is that what I...
I want to take a closer look at it.
There's a bunch of little...
This is something that I did. Sorry. This one looks a little simple. And I could be wrong. Need to find one that does that. Oh. So I can. Have eye, jaw, eyes. I don't think there's any of them with eyes and jaw. Let's say moon and jaw. This is no moon and jaw.
Nope.
So there's 7 categories of skull.
And each skull fits into exactly 2 categories, since it's always gonna be in one column and one row.
Okay, so I. Oh. There is only one per thing. There... Red and jaw. Only 3 reds, so I think this one does have to be this way. This is red and eyes. Red and eyes. All red and nose. Okay. I've got all the reds, I think, set up correctly. Notch. Okay, I think we're almost there. This one is...
I guess that's wrong.
Some categories have 4 skulls. Those are the rows. And some have 3. Those are the columns. For instance, there's 3 red skulls. So that category label goes along the top, since it'd be for a column.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, 3... That's right. How many eye things? There's not 3 eyes, so that actually has to be top column. No. Yeah, there's only this one has to be a. There's only 3 shaky ones. Well, it also needs to be. But thing here, I only see 3 of that. But there's also shaky ones too. So I need to determine how many there are. If there's 3, there's just 3 shakies, 3 reds, guy at the one eyes. moons. No, no, no. That's. Huh. Oh, they turn. That would have been helpful. Oh, okay, so there are 4 eyes. Okay, I got it. That's also moon. There's 4, then that means it has to be 1, 2. Right here. There's another moon. There's 3 moons. So yeah, moon has to be 4 3 horns. It also needs how many noses? 1. Yeah, I need to. Moons, there's only 1. Only 3 moons, so it needs to be up here. Horns. Reds. 4 eyes. That can go. That's a better. 4 jawed ones. That's right. Or nosed one.
That's the one.
Got it.
Good job.
Now what?
Why is it called a tongue?
Let's take a look around first.
What's that? A letter?
2 letters.
Dr. Ryans, how's your research going? Have you made any new discoveries about dreams? Silkworm has been quiet recently. An ocean voyage. Felicia has been trying to get a hold of a particular map. He says it will lead some really strange and interesting. Says it's something that could change our lives. So wait, that means Zacharias is actually known along. Says. Which turned out to be ill-fated. Since returning, I have been quite ill. I am recovering, but I am now afflicted with a peculiar. I've drawn a picture. Alicia sold the ship and left town. Not dead. I believe she took the opportunity to do things while I was bedbound. That I could not argue with her. I cannot fault her this strategy, for I have demanded answers from her. I've been able. I need to get. So far, only one I've had trouble with is the one in the one area. Yes, eyeball. There. These seem a little. This one seems. You gotta get. Zephyr. That is that. I've got to make sure that I end this stream exactly on 10 at 10 because got a good bit of food to eat. So sadly, even if I don't fit, because as I said, I've got some food to eat. Got a whole good bit of. In pursuit of the answers I seek, I have entered into a peculiar agreement, and so I too will be leaving town. In fact, I'll be staying on board a submarine for a time. And now the reason for this letter, I would like to request you accompany me on this venture. You could bring your equipment and continue your studies on board. There is plenty of space, and the voyage may afford you a unique research opportunity. If you're willing, return to Sitworm as soon as possible. When you arrive, I shall already be housed on the submarine moored in the dock. Important, go to the Stone Top Inn and retrieve the large stone cauldron from the cellar. Conceal it amongst your supplies and bring them all on board at the same time. I will meet you on board. Good step set up in what is currently the infirmary, and I shall take the cauldron from you a little later on. Okay? That kind of tells me he knows something more. Dang.
Oddities.
Knickknacks.
Doodads.
Assorted anomalous artifacts.
Nice.
I love that. I love their interaction. Well.
Hey, it's a crystal ball.
On a normal day, that'd be worth a look. But I think we've already hit our crystal ball capacity.
Is it a mask?
I'm not sure, but if you laid it down flat, you could use it as a sundial.
Cool.
Trinkets.
Keepsake.
Curio-
Ephemera.
Good one. Trinkets.
Keepsakes.
Curios.
Ephemera.
Yeah, good one.
Okay, so they're doing. I like that.
It's an armillary sphere.
Usually the rings are set around the earth or the sun, but this one has a little clawed foot in the center.
I don't have the mental capacity to consider the implications of that.
We got the hex. Done that. Oh, no. There's something more I need to do in here?
Hello? Hex?
Is he still asleep?
Hello.
Why are you here?
Sorry, you startled me.
Hex is my friend. I may be of help. His thoughts and memories are wrought visible upon his skin. Surely you wish for him to think upon the last time he saw Magnus Mortuga.
Yeah, sounds good. What's she doing? She's just tapping the glass.
Shh.
It is done.
Thanks.
I was never here.
Wait, where'd she go?
Never mind that. Take a look at this.
Hey, let's. Oh, hello there.
If your car isn't fast enough.
Hello there,
Park
Corey.
the car.
You know, maybe we should go back to the mess hall.
I thought we were avoiding it. Everyone's
doing,
in
Corey?
there right now.
Yeah, well, that's exactly why it might be useful.
We will not be going to the mess hall yet because that seems stupid. Got more to do.
Do you know that line?
We're gonna have to repeat.
If your car isn't fast enough, change your fucking car.
I have heard that one yet. I just don't remember from what. Let's see. Where else can I go? Maybe there's something here.
That's from a Formula One.
Ah.
It's a pizza oven.
No, it's a
And
Right.
front.
something funny
You
is
could
that
put
they
pizza.
said it on
It's a
the
big traveler's
Honkai
backpack.
Honkai Star Rail
Smells
live
like-
stream.
When
Yeah.
you're done smelling it,
They
something
actually
in the
swore
pouch
on
I
the
think
live
we should
stream
take a
and
look at.
beeped it out. That's funny.
Huh.
I'm being dead ass.
What's in these old wooden crates?
What did
don't-
I tell
Always.
Didn't they intentionally bleep out jokes that Sayu made?
It's Mariana's tent.
Yeah.
And she's not here to stop us looking
But
inside.
people just don't
So,
want to hear
is there anything in there?
jokes.
Yep, a mushroom puzzle box.
A what?
I legit said it in the caption. Just dad joke.
Rotate the sun around the board and select the correct number. Don't don't know half of what.
Somebody made a Kit Kat chocolate and brownie like a thing and like cake. And in my head, I'm just like, hey, now that's what you call diabetes. But at the same
Dayglow,
time, I
Evergreen,
also have it.
Luminite, and Evergreen. Don't know it.
That's not it.
I guess there's 4 types of mushrooms, but I don't think it's anything to do with their shape or size.
What do you think the answer to this?
I don't know, but have you ever played Endocopia?
I have not been seen play it, but I haven't watched the video yet.
A streamer friend of mine is streaming it right now.
Let's say this is the Dayglow. I guess the Neverdleam might be the.
No. Theme.
I'll have to look at. Let's go.
It's nothing confidential, don't worry.
Dayglow. One. Only see. Know what? Wait. That doesn't make sense.
I guess that's wrong.
You
Some of the
spin
mushrooms glow
me
in the
right
light,
round.
some glow in the dark, some glow all the time, and some
I'm
never
also
glow at all.
sending my mom the
Oh.
picture that I sent you.
Okay, let's think here. Evergleam probably are the ones that don't glow at all. The Dayglow glowed in the light.
Oops.
The Evergleam glow all the time, while the Illuminite glow in the. I'm gonna put the 0. I think I. So I think. One,
Me.
2.
Point. How many? No, I'm not gonna say that.
1, 2.
Oh, I'm doing bad.
That'll be 4 or Neverdleam.
Why is he didn't buy Superman Chaos yet?
I keep forgetting. I'm good. Let me see here. No.
Well, that's understandable. I'm just... I remember those times where you like do not know what. I keep forgetting the time and stuff. Probably a busy man, probably.
I've been out. I actually have been out today. What did I do today? I went to go take my family's dogs out. Family are somewhere. Majority of my family are. I don't know if they're still there, but they went to a funeral. One of my dad's sisters passed away.
That's sad.
It really is. Now I gotta figure out. That one is one. I can definitely say, like that is. That's 2. I think 2 Evergleam. Day. Let's go for day. That's 1, 2, 2 day. Days. Is one.
Oh yeah, it's been sketchy.
Now illuminite. 1.
Hey, I did
Got it in one. Got it. The 3, 2, 4, 5.
I'm impressed.
Hell yeah.
It opened.
What's in there?
It's a little plastic thing.
Oh, wait, I know what this is. It's a tape from Mariana's dictaphone.
Oh, let's see. What does it say?
Hello, who's this?
My name is Magnus Mortuga.
Oh yeah?
Every single time
Just
that I see
happen to have
somebody in
my
a car,
number,
all,
do you?
all what pops up
Listen,
in my
buddy.
head
I'm
is
not
just
lying to you.
driving in my car
You and
right
I share a
after a
mutual
beer.
acquaintance, and she has informed me of your skill set. I wish to hire you, and I believe I have something I can
Okay.
offer in
Well-
payment.
Shit I
I'm
could
listening.
do.
What are you after?
I'm in need of information. Information about a woman named Felicia Stonetop.
This is about Philippe. Okay, so that is got the hex bottle, the captain's jacket, aft deck, Zephyr's bookcase. Gotta figure out the black box.
Is Zephyr?
There is a character named Zephyr in this.
All I know is the Zephyr from a content creator's camp. That is my Phasmo teacher.
Ah,
You know, we should probably listen to that new tape we found.
And the pipe dictaphone tape?
Yeah.
I haven't watched him in a while though.
what is? Oh, the dictaphone.
Dictaphone?
The hell is so
I
the
really
fourth one?
don't know why you're here. This doesn't concern you. Even if it does, it is wholly unrelated to our unfortunate voyage.
Happening. No?
It doesn't open that way. It slides out at the side. Let me do it.
Are you kidding
Wait.
me? It's been a sliding thing this whole time?
There's something inside.
Are you
Wait,
fucking with me?
what's this?
Corey, are you? No, not you. What?
That recording. It's Mortuga opening the black
That was
box.
funny.
It's what
how
Mariana
like,
said she recorded while she was in the
yesterday
control
night.
room.
And just like she said,
Gonna delete that in a
Mortuga's
second.
having a one-sided conversation.
I think it's missing half the audio. If only we could hear the whole thing.
Even as it is, I'd say this is a pretty important discovery.
Oh?
We finally know how to open the black box.
Do we?
Yep. It's no wonder we couldn't get the lid open.
Okay. I'll be. we are about to open the black box.
Maybe there is a way.
So apparently,
It slides out at the side. Let me.
yeah! Chapter 4, the box that was actually really easy to open. It was that easy to open, damn it! Ah! Why didn't we think of that? Feel so silly.
It's an envelope.
Read it. Governor Faustus Fellow and Selena Stonetop. Governor's Manor, Fellow Estate, Ponder Hill, Silkworm on Sea.
It's empty.
Those black edges.
Yeah, it's a mourning envelope. It's used to send news of someone's
Don't
death.
tell me I'm guessing either Faustus or Selena.
It's a film reel.
That's all what I got in my fucking head now. God damn it.
Listen, that's Faustus.
Oddly localized, like a local biome. Fluid. What I believe to be amniotic fluid is being diluted. I'm curious to see what happens. We believe it was born here long ago. How long, I cannot say. We found traces of its pilgrimage to the south. It's barren for some miles until, of course, you near the coast. Follow the line and you'd come to a small settlement known as Silkworm. It may be endangered, or it may hold a position of insight. I'm not sure.
Not Faustus,
I'd like
I don't
to
think.
suggest one of you travel there and find out. Faustus, I thought perhaps this might interest you in particular. Ask for a man named Solomon Stonetop.
It's a scroll.
Oh! It's half another stroll! I know you wanted coordinates, but I don't know them. So this is all you get. If you don't know how to make use of it, that's your problem, not mine. We put it all back where we found it. The exception of the key, which, as you're well aware, has been safely around my neck ever since. Remember, it destroyed my father within a few short years. He was a man of sturdy constitution too, or he had been. Before we found it. Or he had been. Or he found it. Or she spoke to us. A wise man would simply put the entire thing out of his mind. Solomon Stonetop.
Yeah, I know.
Should we put it back together?
All in good time.
Watch all 3 film reels. I want to put it together because I knew that looked familiar because the ocean map right here, I believe, is the other half.
Oh, you're about to say Ocean Man.
Ocean man, take me by the hand. Cake.
It's Worman's typewriter.
We already solved the puzzle and found the handwritten letter. One good thing, every window has an ocean view.
Guessing we don't need to go there. 2 more spots that I need to go find. 2 more items. Where are those? Maybe it's the bell?
Maybe it's time we took another look at this iron bell.
Yes.
So, we've been calling it a bell this whole time.
It's not a bell at all. It's a mechanism that connects to another clue.
Apparently, yeah. I don't know what the clue is. Iron bell connects to the iron bell connects to the something. The dream helmet.
Ah, that's not it.
Damn, that sounded right to me.
That's not right.
This? Oh, it's a part of the stone cauldron.
The hanging part. That's not right.
Yeah,
Do you
that's
know Makoto?
no,
Persona?
I don't know. Oh, Makoto from Persona. Which one?
The hanging part. Almost. Maybe just change.
Doesn't even say which one.
Are we talking about 3 or 5?
The hanging part slots into
Girl or the boy?
the shape on the lid to lock or unlock the cauldron.
The girl.
If the bell attaches onto the top
The
of the
upperclassmen in
cauldron,
5?
then it must be possible to move it down into the room below, into the illusion theater.
I don't know
What are
if
you
she is.
suggesting? We carry it along the hallway,
I
down
haven't
a
seen
ladder,
Persona.
along another
No,
hallway.
I
no.
played
I've
it.
seen you
Gotta
play it.
be some simple way to do it.
What?
Yeah. Let's take
I've
another
seen
look
you
at this
play it
room.
every now and again.
Wait, what did I? What the? So now we kind of know what.
So the bells.
Presumably, so it can be lowered onto the cauldron.
But
Yeah, no, we'll need to clear a path for it first.
should we move the table?
I'll let you do that.
So the bells attach.
Presumably.
Makoto
Yeah, no, we'll need to
Nijima.
clear a path for it
Yeah,
first.
Persona 5. What about her?
That's it.
What?
It's just going
You
to
Well,
can
yeah,
make
but-
it,
she's-
then I don't see the problem.
She's the first character that's running in Goddess of Victory Nikkei.
a lantern.
Makes sense with what
It's
she
been a
wears,
while since it was lit.
rather what she drives.
She's even got the bike too.
That's why I said drives. Maybe we should close.
You don't want to take another look in here?
I do. But let's finish the checklist. A series of ropes.
There for hanging
I'm
the
trying
bell
to
from
pull
the
on the
ceiling.
banner.
What?
So the bells.
Presumably.
Pull on
But-
the banner.
Yeah, no, we'll need to clear a path for it.
Should we move the
Nothing
rug?
yet.
Me again, huh? Should we move the lid?
I can take this one.
Wow. Thanks.
Doing the easiest parts I see are you are.
So what now? Do we just turn the rope winch ourselves?
I guess we could, but it's probably easier if we use the handle.
I don't see a handle.
That's because it's not in this room.
Ah.
Oh.
Let's not wander off right now.
That's it.
What?
It's just going
You
to...
can reach it,
Yeah, but...
and then I don't see the problem.
What?
Mentioned a handle. Where is the handle?
A lantern. It's been a while since it was...
It's a model town.
Unless it's related to.
It's an umbrella.
It's falling apart.
It's an old
For
jacket.
going out in the rain.
I guess now we can get outside.
I already figured out what's on the app today, but
Or what?
Or
From the rowing
What's
boat?
it doing over here?
tadpole
And it got stuck.
seems like it.
I love the Iron Bell.
that's what I'm working on.
You don't want to take
I
it.
do. But let's.
Somewhere.
So
I
what?
guess we could. But it's probably...
I
That's because it's not in this room.
ah.
Let's not wander off right now.
So I need to. Already got a picture here.
So this was Mortuga's cabin.
Where did he sleep?
It's not his bedroom. It's more like his office.
It's open.
Looks like it's exactly the right size
Various
for the bell to go
construction
through.
materials are required
So
to erect
what
a
now?
building.
Do we just...
Correct.
Why
Guess
is that a
we
word?
could,
Right?
but it's probably easier if we use.
I don't see a
And
handle.
it means another thing.
I'm
That's
aware.
because it's not in this room.
Ah.
It's a bit weird
It's
to
a
me.
treasure chest. Someone's peeking out from inside.
Hello?
Those. Maybe I do have to be upstairs for this.
That's it.
What?
It's just
You can
yeah,
reach
but
then, I don't see the problem. So this was Mortuga's...
technically.
Where else could... Hit the mess hall. No. 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 So I got almost everything except for that. But no. I'm not going to the mess hall.
Why is it messy?
If I turn this
Probably.
wheel,
Why?
because one good turn deserves another.
But no, that's not why. Here either. Oh!
Well, Tadpole's not here.
Thus, you're free to start breaking her belongings.
Really? Why did we do that?
Now we can finally take a proper look at this.
First in the cauldron. Read. Small room within the bowels of the ship. Lifeless body lies in the shadow of an ancient stone cauldron. The cauldron's heavy iron lid has never been unlocked. It has never been opened. For all his strength, he ultimately proved powerless against the lure of the unknown. On this morning, the cauldron has been unlocked. On this morning, it is wide open. It is understood that Party A commissioned a Mr. Donovan Drummond to construct the Mortuga submarine by combining parts from two other vessels. Party A claimed to have paid for this transaction alone, and thus was the legal owner of Mortuga submarine, by its name. However, one Cynthia Seafoam has now provided evidence of how exactly Mr. Drummond was paid. It transpires that Mr. Drummond was paid with the deeds to the Stone Top Inn, which belonged solely to Party B at the time of the transaction. Okay.
Well, that looked familiar.
It's a secret third page of the command contract.
Secret second page, technically.
And then a good friend of mine just put it in the mail. Okay. How dumb do you have to be?
Okay, let's see. That is... That's everything except for the dome tank. Okay, I need to figure out how to finish off do the dome tank crap. That I might
It's a
look up.
real.
Let's
Hold
up.
on. And done.
I don't know this one. It says move the flags of pirates into the correct keyhole. Tap the pirates to rotate them. It's a distance.
Nope.
So there's 12 big keyholes. Those are for pirate keys. And each pirate key is itself a keyhole for the smaller flag keys.
I noticed the pirates can rotate too.
I don't. This one honestly dumbfounds me a bit. I don't think I found anything that could explain how to do.
I guess that's wrong.
For each pirate key, there's a flag key that matches it. But the pirate keys also need to be in the right positions, in relation to the colored lighthouses.
Yeah, I get that, but
Oh,
I don't know where to find any.
that happens.
I don't like doing this, but I don't have a choice. Damn it. Okay, to top the dome. Salt pillars, you need to match the flags. The pirates based on their rank. Then those pirates, so tower with color. I was kind of right with something. Hunter. So this was need to match the flags to the pirates based vision, then position based on their range of vision. Oh! Oh, I get it now. So this one's half vision, so that's why it's half that way. But that doesn't entirely make sense, actually. Okay, I'm not done with the flag movement. But yeah, this one would go here. This one would go here. I got that right. Okay, I didn't have this set. But I got the right. Yellow has the V. I think we're good.
Nothing.
I think the flags represent.
Mhm. Specifically, when a certain
Almost forgot I need to ruse. This one.
Got it.
There we go.
Nice work. What's inside?
Ouch.
What happened?
I cut my finger. There's something sharp in there.
Ocean treasure.
I guess it was the coral that's sharp. It's weird. It's like crystal. What's wrong with you?
It's actually treasure. Coins, pearls, gems. Standard treasure.
You were hoping for something else?
I assumed to be something weird. Something confusing. Something
kinda
to
world.
turn the case on its head, you know?
Is that everything?
Nearly. There's one more room we need to revisit.
Okay, now we can do the stuff with the bell.
Well, here we are. One last time.
There must be some way to get the iron bell to lower onto the cauldron. We'd better shut it.
I gotta find where to actually pull the thing. Probably not.
So what?
I guess
But
it's
it's probably
That's because
There must be a way to lower the iron bell into this room. There must be a way to lower. There must be a way to lower the iron.
How do I do this? How do I do this, Corey?
I don't know. I never played the game.
Well, yeah, it's also a brand new game. Been out since July.
A walking stick, standing up by itself.
I think it's part of an illusion.
What illusion?
Invisible man, maybe?
I don't see it.
I think I have some idea. Yes, recording, but more the film.
The rain is incessant, but it's oddly localized, like a local.
Not it either. Oh, that's dump image.
We already solved it.
You really wanted to...
Asked several times. You
That must be
always
I
very
believe we
odd
get
back
a
there.
Well,
free
I've got nowhere to wriggle
weapon,
now.
a free gun, and a free sword with Lumine/Aether.
Other place I'm missing.
But I can traveler. That's cool. Really is dope.
Don't know the answer to this, Corey. Not in here.
I'll look it up again, aren't
That's
you?
it.
What?
It's just going to hang.
You can read
yeah,
it
but
then, I don't
Probably
see the
going.
problem.
This.
a lantern. It's been a while since it was lit.
The bookcase. Sally, you must
My secret door quota.
There was a.
This is the lever you pulled?
Yeah, so leave it alone. I don't want it to go dark again.
Looks like she unlocked.
Finally.
Maybe it's in here somewhere.
Down periscope.
Down periscope. Can we look at the
If you promise not to.
I will
press.
make no such promise.
Here? Lovers.
If I turn this wheel,
Why?
because one could. It's a big compass.
On that one.
The artifact that I got in Genshin. Oh my god. That's funny.
Or.
Har 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 har.
Har har. Har har har. Har har.
Hold it up. It's not very fast, bear.
If I go there, it won't be.
Oh shit, no good.
Wait, what?
There must be a way to lower the iron. Let's leave it shut for now.
I just realized.
Let's leave it shut for now. There must be a way to lower the iron.
That poster. It's taped to a pipe on the wall.
The pipe looks a little loose. Do you think it's a...
Okay, I'm silly. That was it. Damn it. There we go.
What do you know? It fits perfectly. So when the iron bell is placed over the cauldron, it can be used to lock or unlock the lid.
It could, if we can work out how to activate it.
One of these things I cannot really do. Ah, fuck.
I can't quite reach both handles at the same time. Maybe if my arms were a little longer.
You know, you don't have to stand there with your face pressed into it.
I'm not.
Because there's two of us. We can take one handle each.
Oh, right.
I guess he's just not used to it.
Oh, I hate it when
Well,
Genshin
the
bees
middle
like
part isn't
this.
supposed to be there, huh?
I wonder.
Chapter 5, The Unveiling of the Illusion Theater.
There's something I don't understand.
What?
Mortuga
Everyone
opened the cauldron in order to
Genshin
take
has a
something out,
focus
and
mode, but
that's
it
when he was
doesn't do
killed.
shit.
Right?
So why was the cauldron empty?
Pisses me off.
The culprit
Why
stole
have
the
a
contents of
focus
the
mode if
cauldron.
it's not gonna
That's
do
the only way to
anything?
explain it.
No idea.
But how did they get to it?
How did they get to the cauldron? You mean because the room was locked?
Well, not technically locked, but Mortuga
Iron
turned the
chest.
wheel to shut the bulkhead door from the inside, and he shut it tight, probably as tight as he could, and by all accounts he was pretty strong.
The culprit didn't need to use that door.
Okay. Culprit didn't use the illusion theater bulkhead door, but they accessed the crime scene.
They came in via the captain's cabin. You know, through the hole in the floor.
Surely Mortuga would have made sure nobody could get into the captain's cabin.
How?
Stop people from going to the cabin.
But one funny thing is, though, is that in Genshin, in the new region, they added Jack Frost.
You never specified what Jack Frost talking about.
It just says Jack Frost.
He had a key, he would have locked it.
You think?
Definitely, since he'd have rearranged it like we just did, moving the desk and the rug to reveal the hole. He wouldn't want anyone wandering in and seeing that.
I haven't seen it really,
Eyeball key.
but all I
But
see is that there's
how?
a
I doubt
place
Mortuga
called
left
Jack
it lying
Frost
around. He
sometime.
probably took it with him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mortuga did take the key into the illusion theater.
But then he died in a locked room. So how did someone else get hold of it?
Blank.
And the amazing thing is that you get a
The
free
eyeball
train.
key landed inside the cauldron and landed in the captain's cabin. That's not right. The eyeball key. That's not right either.
Eyeball key. No, that doesn't make sense. Eyeball key. So the cauldron knocked over and
The cauldron. That's not right either. The cauldron. That's not right either.
okay. Cauldron knocked over.
The cauldron. That's not right either.
The culprit get hold of the eyeball key. Ay, 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 ay. Stuck in.
The eyeball key got stuck in the vent under the cauldron and landed in the airlock. That's not right either. The eyeball key got stuck in the vent under the cauldron and stayed in the illusion theater. That's not right either.
Okay. So I've got 2 right, I just don't have those right.
The eyeball key fell through the vent under the cauldron and stayed in the illusion theater. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Okay.
The eyeball almost. Maybe just change. The eyeball
There
key
we
fell
go.
through the vent under the cauldron and landed in the bilge.
It fell into the bilge.
Remember how it smelled kind of weird? That's the bilge water smell.
So the eyeball key just happened to roll across the floor and into the vent?
No, it didn't happen by accident. The culprit tilted the submarine.
The.
This is the correct clue, but we need to choose the right part. Making the submarine
There we
surface
go.
tilts the front end up and the back end down.
They moved the whole submarine just for that?
Yep.
Did we, have any evidence for that?
Aside from most of the suspects mentioning it in their statements.
Oh yeah. Anything else?
Okay.
A clue found in the control room. Nope. Well, that's not right.
Ground control. We found the control room's panel that record friendly servicing. I guess it could be the.
That's not it. That's not right.
Dang. Dang. Oh, not it.
That's not it.
I might.
That's not right.
I forget. Clue found in the control room's control panel that. Oh! A goober. That's what it happens.
This is the correct clue, but we need to choose the right part.
This is the right clue, but we want...
This is the right clue, but we want a specific...
This is the right clue, but we want... This is the correct clue, but we need to choose the right part.
A log card from the day of the murder. It shows the depth of the submarine.
It starts at 0. That's when it surfaced. Presumably that's when Mariana came on board. It steadily goes down, but then later it suddenly goes back up again.
Anything else?
A phenomenon observed at the crime scene.
Or beat him.
Take your time.
That has evidence of the submarine suddenly tilting.
Nothing. Nothing. That's not it.
I guess that's wrong. I guess that's wrong.
I guess that's wrong.
Nope.
Is it then?
Mortuga's blood. It pulled out first, but then started running down towards the bilge vent. Anything else?
Clue found at the crime scene.
A clue found at the crime scene.
The moon vial.
I thought it
How
was
is that
bounced back.
evidence of the submarine
no.
tilting?
It makes sense if you know where it came from.
Oh yeah, we found a part of it that got left behind.
I don't know why I'm getting the feeling Zephyr might. Seems Zephyr knows more than we thought.
This is the right clue, but we want a specific aspect.
So the moon vial rolled right off Mortuga's desk and through the hole in the floor.
Once the culprit had the key,
Not the one.
they could let themselves into the captain's cabin, which, as we know, gave them access to the crime scene from above.
They climbed down the rope, through the hole, and into this room, where they were free to take the content of the cauldron for themselves.
Although, to get out, they'd need to climb back up the bell rope, meaning they'd have to leave the illusion theater with the iron bell still lowered onto the cauldron.
Right, well, I figured they just turned the rope winch manually. I'm sure you could, even if it's not how you're supposed to do it.
And after that, all they had to do was cover the hole back up with the rug on the desk.
And lock the captain's cabin on their way out.
Okay, so
Let's put this together, shall we?
Go ahead.
So, Mortuga opened the cauldron in order to take something out of
we're at a
And
point where
that's
we're
when he was
gonna learn
killed.
the truth.
Okay, but how was he killed?
The thing inside the cauldron.
You sure about
No,
that?
not
and
really.
that's when he was killed.
Okay, but how?
The stone cauldron.
Kidding,
Now,
obvious for
and
the
that's when he
actual
was
killer.
killed.
Okay, but how?
The iron bell.
We know that the cauldron lid is unlocked by that screwdriver
Okay.
kind of thing on the iron bell.
Ah,
And so, if Mortuga wanted to unlock the cauldron, he'd first have to lower the bell into this room, like we just did.
You know, we've actually got evidence for this. First-hand evidence, no less. That's not it.
first then
That's not it. That's not right. Nope.
something where someone showed us a video. Oh,
Nope.
um,
Nope.
Hal showed us the thing. Videos?
That's not right.
Oh.
That's not it. Nope.
Oh, the hex bottle.
Hex had a memory of seeing Mortuga through the window of the Illusion Theater.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. The dark shape that lowers down in front of Mortuga. That's the iron bell.
Must be. But then to actually unlock the cauldron, you have to turn the handles on both sides of the bell.
Yeah, well, we just did that too. It was easy.
I mean, sure, if you've got two people taking one handle each, but how did Mortuga do it?
He did it by himself.
You think?
Oh my
I'm
god.
pretty sure, yeah. There's even a record of him trying
Somebody
to do this
made a
once
word
before.
search in
Is there?
Genshin.
What kind of record?
Felicia Stonetop's diary, from their time on the Dearest Selena. Magnus put his arms around it to turn the things. He can just about reach, but I told him not to do it like that. Might not be safe, since we don't know exactly what'll happen. So I said we could do it together, one each.
So Mortuga could do it by himself, but only just.
Right, only just. In order to reach both sides, he had to place his body directly up against the bell, just like you were trying to do before I told you not to.
And that's what got him killed?
What was it about the iron? Fragment. Metal thing was from.
A metal thing.
That's not right.
A metal thing was removed from the iron bell to kill Mortuga when it fell down.
That's not right either.
A metal thing.
Almost. Maybe just change.
A metal thing.
That's not right either.
Wedge
A metal thing.
Almost. Maybe just change.
A metal thing.
Almost. Maybe just change.
A metal thing
There we go.
was wedged into the iron bell to kill Mortuga when it rotated around. Mortuga was cut straight across the neck when the upper section of the bell swung around. We saw how
Holy
fast
shit.
it goes, and it's really heavy. It must have a whole load of force behind it.
The little metal thing. It's not actually part of the iron bell. Someone must have put it there.
Right, the culprit, presumably, knowing it would kill Mortuga if and when he tried to unlock the cauldron.
Dang,
Only
that's
it's,
little
kind of
bastard.
small. Even if you did press up against the bell, I'm not sure it's long enough or sharp enough to cut you.
It was longer, but it's been broken in half. The part sticking out of the bell isn't the complete murder weapon. It's a fragment left behind when it was broken, presumably when the culprit took it back out.
A fragment of what? A knife?
Something taken out of the black box.
What was taken out of the black box?
Nope. That's not it.
I'm kind of scared to find out who actually is the killer. I don't know why. It just feels. I don't know. Most important is the items.
This is the right clue, but let's be specific.
The envelope's empty now, but there's an imprint of what was in there when Mortuga first opened the box. It's pretty clear. You can see exactly what shape it is.
I didn't notice.
But what is it? And why was it in that envelope?
A pair of scissors.
Sure about that?
The envelope's empty now. It's pretty clear. You can see exactly what shape it is.
It looks like a pair of scissors, though.
Okay, but what is it? And why was it in that envelope?
Unless it was
a knife.
Yeah,
it's pretty clear. You can see.
Okay, but what is
That's
it?
a necklace?
And why was it in that envelope?
A necklace.
I thought it was scissors. It looks like scissors to me. Ay, caramba. Oh, I see it now.
It once belonged to Felicia Stonetop. She's wearing it in the painting. I'm pretty sure she is, anyway.
I don't know. It doesn't show the necklace very clearly. It's half hidden in her dress.
Oh, that is an interesting necklace.
Here it is, as worn by Selena Stonetop, Felicia's mother, who presumably passed it down to her daughter.
Why, thank you.
I'm assuming that's why it was eventually sent back to Silkworm. Back to its
Why,
main
thank you.
owner after Felicia
I say
died.
that too.
So, the morning envelope was sent to Fellow Manor.
Did I say something?
And then Selena, or Governor
It's a nice
Fellow, or
necklace.
whoever, they put it in the black box.
And then
It was
eventually
it's a nice,
Mariana
interesting
comes
necklace,
along,
but I was
finds
surprised
the
that it was
box,
something.
brings it onto the submarine, and hands it to Magnus Mortuga.
Who then opens it while he's in the captain's cabin with the culprit.
And some more too opening the black box of the.
listening.
I really don't know why you're here. This doesn't concern you. Even if it does, it is wholly unrelated to our unfortunate voyage. It doesn't open that way. It slides out at the side. Let me do it. There's something inside. Wait.
With him at the
What's this?
What happened next?
Well, we know Mortuga didn't stay too long in the captain's cabin, since Mariana told us he came back into the control room.
So, maybe Mortuga left the culprit in the cabin with a necklace?
And that's when they could have wedged it into the side of the iron bell, so that if Mortuga attempted to unlock the cauldron by himself,
it would be the last thing he ever did.
It's about time we went to speak with everyone else.
Mess hall?
Let's go.
Where did everyone go?
Wait, do you hear that?
Oh,
I can hear them arguing. I think they're above us.
In the parlor? What's going on?
Oh, that's the first time I've seen them all stand up like this together. And it kind of shows the height difference between each of them. Tadpole is obviously the tallest one of them.
Look, I know this isn't ideal, but this is just how it needs to be until we can—
Cynthia, you have visitors?
Hi. Hey.
We're back.
What's going on?
Cynthia's decided to lock us in.
I've just locked the foredeck access, just for the time being.
How come?
She may have gone mad. We're still assessing.
She's worried the culprit will attempt to escape as soon as they're named.
Oh, we're naming the culprit? Lovely. Been looking forward to this.
We're still doing that? I thought Cynthia fired the detective dudes.
She didn't fire us.
On the contrary, we've been pretty busy.
Oh? Doing what?
What else? Solving the mystery.
Yep. I want to know who it turns out to be. I am very interested. This is like I think this is the last chapter. And finally gonna get through this.
I don't even think I'm being unreasonable.
So what are we looking at? Do you have the murder weapon?
No.
Kinda?
Right, kinda.
Cynthia, maybe you should have fired them.
No, look, listen to me. Mortuga was killed by the mechanism of the iron bell. It lowers onto the cauldron and they fit together. It's a big mechanical lock.
Right, and there's this little metal thing wedged in the side. It's not part of the iron bell itself, but it was placed.
Okay, so
They got in and out without ever opening or closing the bulkhead door.
So, the murder weapon...
It's a necklace?
Felicia Stonetop's necklace. And it's still missing?
Right, apart from a small fragment that snapped off and was left in the iron bell.
And Mortuga was killed because he tried to take something out of the cauldron.
The only thing that I got to drink is freaking Monster. God damn it.
Hello, the radio hostess. Welcome to the Interdimensional Show live at the One Reason Ermine Theater. How are you doing today? I am Zero the Ermine, and as you can see, I'm playing a game that involves detective work. We're almost done with it too. What was he keeping in the cauldron? Oh, no, actually. Oh, wait, no.
And we'll get to that later. The mermaid's tongue.
The mermaid's what?
It's a kind of ancient artifact. Mortuga found it on a sea voyage years ago.
Please actually
Right.
let us see
the same voyage captured on this film reel and depicted in this bottle.
Captain Felicia Stonetop and her helmsman, Magnus Mortuga. They went off into the ocean on a ship named the Dearest Selina.
And came back with a mermaid's tongue.
And that's what Mortuga kept in the cauldron?
But it was empty. It's been empty since we discovered the murder.
Quite right. If this mermaid's tongue came out of the cauldron, where's it been
I'm
time?
really getting the feeling that Zephyr...
we found it in Dr. Zephyr's cabinet of curiosity.
Did you? Fascinating.
But what is it?
What makes
what
you
does
think
it do?
that?
What?
What makes you think that?
Because the thing was found in Dr. Zephyr's, as Grimoire just said, it was found in Dr. Zephyr's hidey hole or whatever. But there's another factor too, is that Zephyr actually knew him a bit more than I originally realized too. So there is a connection.
But what if he's being framed?
It's very much possible, but we don't know. We'll see.
This is the right clue, but we want a specific aspect of it. The mermaid's tongue, said to facilitate communication with she who lies beyond the veil.
Requires a special key to operate. Huh.
A key? What kind of key?
Wait, facilitate communication? What does that actually mean?
It's a translator. When worn over one's head, the mermaid's tongue allows you to commune with the mermaid. Thus the name tongue, referring not to an appendage, but to the language spoken by the mermaid.
Interesting.
How nice.
Anyone gonna tell me who the mermaid is, or...?
So there's a painting, painted by Selina Stonetop, we think.
And a photograph taken with a submarine's underwater imaging system.
And, why would you need a translator to talk to her? She's not local, or what?
She speaks a language none of us could understand. It is said that attempting to commune with her without harnessing the mermaid's tongue would drive one mad.
But how does it work?
Nobody knows.
Nice. Convenient.
It is a powerful and priceless artifact.
Oh, it's powerful, all right. Look what it's doing to all of you.
I don't know, guys. I'm not sure if I'm buying into this thing. Kind of just looks like some grody old leather mask.
I can kind of see that, yeah.
That's because it's not complete.
How do you know?
So this image here, it's a photograph of a drawing.
Oh, there's
a
gems
cropped
on it.
photograph too. The good news is, we've got the real thing.
Parsonic. So this is where we get to use the map. Awesome. Finally. Wrong thing. Oh, so it actually oh, I see now.
It turns out the ocean map shows what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah, you see?
Ah, yeah. That's a
Oh, sure. Just help
You
yourself
are
to the stuff
making
in my
significant
personal treasure
progress.
chest. I don't mind.
That antenna. Is that coral? It looks sharp.
It is, and it's hard, like crystal. I'm pretty sure it explains the scratch marks in the cauldron.
But why did Mortuga keep it locked in the cauldron?
Because direct sunlight would have destroyed it. Let's look at this
But
again.
why did Mortuga keep it locked in the cauldron?
Because he wanted to keep it hidden from everyone. The mermaid's tongue being on board was a secret Mortuga was keeping. The cauldron was covered by the sailcloth and locked in the storeroom, and Mortuga wanted to keep it that way.
It's true. When he saw my poster, he told me we had to keep the cauldron covered up.
Why the cauldron, though? Wouldn't it have been less conspicuous if he just kept it in a wooden crate or something?
Keeping the mermaid's tongue in the cauldron wasn't something Mortuga came up with himself. Even before he ever found it, it's just where it's always been kept.
Oh, so that means the cauldron wasn't even his. Well, evidence
No
that.
shit, Sherlock.
What?
No shit, Sherlock.
What do you mean? How would you know? You're saying that like you know, well you don't.
I knew that the cauldron wasn't his.
You didn't.
It was based on my analysis.
Your analysis?
My analysis.
The bin.
That's not it.
Old drawing or diagram that shows always been kept in the car. So I need to find
The old fucking kid.
not gonna be. Drawing or a diagram?
It's sad that the devs of this game did not pin the picture in the Discord.
You're playing or the game I'm playing? Guessing
The game I'm playing.
yeah.
I stopped playing the Crates World, by the way.
Oh.
There's like 3 games. There's like 3 worlds that has the mechanic of like dailies,
Oh. Drawing or diagram. So. That?
Nope.
Indeed. It wouldn't be indeed.
It will be in the beginning.
That's not it. Nope. Well, that's not right.
Oh,
There it is. See? In the cauldron,
Happens.
beneath the iron bell, beneath the wooden buoy.
oh, oh, the buoy was originally a part it to begin with. I didn't know that. That's an interesting. That explains why the buoy.
But that was a long time ago. How do you know the mermaid's tongue was still in the cauldron at the time of the murder?
Well, Tadpole told us about
And
someone
then
she
it was
saw on
about
the
to say
aft
that
deck
was an
shortly after the
interesting,
murder. She
somewhat
described
twist.
it as a demon with a single horn and glowing eyes.
The culprit wearing the mermaid's tongue.
Right. We figured they'd just taken it from the cauldron after killing Mortuga.
So the
And
culprit
I played
knew
this
about
fishing
the
ball on
mermaid's
a
tongue.
daily, and right now I'm on level
Knew how to use
550
it?
Definitely.
But Mortuga
out
never
of
really
a
told us about
1,000.
any of this. How did the culprit know about it?
Because they were the
Because
third
I reached
person
level
on the dearest
550
Selena
within like
voyage.
11 days.
I did. I really am thinking it's got to be Zephyr at this point. I don't know why. He was new guy. He knew. I'm pretty sure.
The
Absolutely.
third person? In addition to Magnus Mortuga and Felicia Stonetop, I assume.
Right. It was a crew of 3.
Oh
not
yeah.
2.
And what evidence have you collected to support this?
In one of the videos, we're gonna be showing it in a little bit, but in one of the video recordings, there is someone hidden in the background. There's eyes.
Evidence? Let's see. Mortuga's film reel.
You really want to turn back after you got the map sussed out and everything?
There's no wind. It's an ill omen.
Oh my god, Magnus, you're so dramatic. All I need you to do is steer, all right? I'll handle the scary stuff.
Felicia.
You can't change my mind. Sorry. I spent too long planning this. Anyway, we'll be there in a few hours.
Beware.
Yep, right there.
Right.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Spooky.
Let's see. The audio recording of Mortuga opening the black box.
What recording is this?
Oh, why have you
I
had to
really
play
don't
it that
know
way? It
why
hurts
you're
my
here.
ears.
This doesn't concern you. Even if it does, it is wholly unrelated to our unfortunate voyage.
Oh. It might actually be Mariana. Unless someone else.
Mortuga is talking to the third person from the voyage.
Is he? I only hear the one voice.
Mariana Cross?
Explains the curious nature of the audio. Ah, my note. But
That's not right.
What?
a functioning piece of the technology, explain the curious nature of audio recording. What malfunctioning technology?
Before it reached Mariana's pipe, the audio was transmitted
Oh,
from the cabin to
so
the
never
control
mind.
room by these
Maybe
radios.
Mariana wasn't.
Only they're faulty,
thought.
or
Maybe not.
one of them is, at least. It turns itself on and off every few seconds. The cadence happened to line up with the conversation, so you only get Mortuga's half.
Huh. That's quite the coincidence. Personally, if I'd written that, I'd feel guilty.
There are more things in heaven and earth, Mr. Werman.
Yeah.
Let's see. The ship in a bottle.
The bottle.
The ship in a bottle is almost. Maybe just change one thing. The ship in a
There
bottle
we go.
rattles when you shake it because
Oh, yeah.
a model of someone else is hidden inside the ship.
I knew there was something in there. Someone in there.
Well, there we are. Quite a bit of evidence as it stands.
Also, if we find it, then we
But
know
does
who
any
it
of
is.
that tell you who it actually is?
Potentially, yeah. The ship in a bottle rattling when you shake it.
Wait, the model person?
I can think of
I did not mean this.
Let's
That, oopsie.
do it with logic and reasoning, shall we? First, we'll compare the ship in a bottle with Mortuga's other wooden model.
the model town. What about it?
The people who aren't in the town.
What do you mean?
Mortuga and Felicia aren't in the town because they're on the ship. Selena too, I suppose, since she's the figurehead.
I don't think they're who she's talking about.
It's important to remember that the model town is specific to Mortuga's life. When adding the model figures, he only included people he had dealings with. And he only detailed the buildings he was familiar with. The rest are just generic blocks. With this in mind, there's someone else who should be here, but isn't.
Nope.
It's not. Oh, wait.
Nope. Nope. Well, that's not right. Well, that's not right.
Largely should be in the model.
That's not it. Nah, that's not it.
Well. Oh.
Mortuga made a detailed model of Grip's shop.
Oh, I
It's
didn't.
not a generic cube like everything else.
Wait, no,
which
Godric's
means
There should be a model of Grip himself.
Don't tell me.
But it's not there.
Please don't tell me.
But why would Mortuga include Grip in his model town? Did they know each other?
And if they did, how did Grip end up going along on Mortuga's ship?
I'm very confused. I'm kind of remembering something.
Nope.
No, I think I remember something. Driving less suspicious. Bottle, ship wheel.
Nope. Well, that's not right.
This is my brain's kind of not hurting per se, but I'm getting in. But the people that are I'm expecting at first are slightly changing.
Nope. Nope.
Oh?
I just... It's a Mortuga business charge that would... So there's gotta be a... something here. Oh, there is. Was...
That's not right. That's not it. That's not it.
I'm just... everything. I don't remember what... I do... There was something. Was. Man contract wasn't the diving license. Wasn't the...
That's not right.
I guess grip is the smallest one of the...
That's not it.
Would do it, but I don't know.
Well, that's not right. That's not it. Nope. That's not it. That's not it.
Liking. Evidence of Mortuga's business. Why is it not? It's in here somewhere. I know it is. I remember seeing it. Why am I not? What is I having? I know I saw. I know there was something. Oh, that's right. Got right here.
There's a sticker on the back of the map. It's a service record from Grip's shop. Mortuga hired Grip to interpret the ocean map, which he did, but Grip didn't ask for payment in money. Instead, he asked to come on the voyage.
This isn't proof. Not really.
Well, there is one thing we could...
Do it. If you don't, I will.
Right, let's do it.
You have a question that I've done now.
Find out who is inside this boat. Godric's the killer? It was Godric. No, Grim.
Mr. Grip being
Grip.
on that ship isn't actually evidence that he murdered Mortuga. What about the murder weapon? What happened to it?
Right. Nor is this evidence that he used the mermaid's tongue. Wouldn't he have needed that special key?
Grip still has both the murder weapon and the key. That's not right.
I was not expecting Grip to be the killer. Not at all. I guess you never expect the expect. Here.
That's not it. Nope.
What in the world?
Forgot about.
Oh! I see it now! now. It's in this damn compass. That explains why it's broken. It's right there. It's right there.
If only you knew.
Had longer hair.
I guess this is it.
I did not expect him to be the killer. That is a very first thing. And so, competitively, we're almost done, I think. I hope.
Plot the unplottable, chart the unchartable, measure the unmeasurable. A hollow promise, such feats belong not to mortal hands. But after years of fraudulently offering this to others, I began, in earnest, to yearn for it myself. A quiet desire to journey into the unknown, to quantify it. A lifelong coward, I could never convince myself to act on it. I tell myself as an excuse that I never had any kind of opportunity to act on it. Until one day, I did. Nope.
Which map presented grip with the...
Mortuga sought me out, sought out my services. Not because we were friends, but simply because I was the one with the skills to interpret that inscrutable map of his. Sensing an opportunity at long last, I refused financial payment for the work. Instead, I asked to be brought along on the ensuing voyage.
Well, the mustache was fake.
Mortuga was surprised by the request, but he ultimately agreed to my terms. Such was his desire to interpret the map. The work was done, and so we went. Despite my bold intentions, I mostly found myself sheltering within Felicia's cabin during the voyage. All the while, she and Mortuga stood around on deck looking windswept and heroic, far more at home on the sea than I. Regret reared its head. Regret over inviting myself into their world. From within the cabin, I sat and listened to their conversation. Felicia was telling Mortuga what they were looking for, what they were hoping to find.
Leave.
Did Felicia know what it was before she found it?
Somehow she did. Her description to Mortuga was thus: a mask worn over the head. It facilitates communication with an ancient being of eternal mystery.
That's really how she worded it?
With the right contraption in your pocket, even the great unknown may be quantified and calculated. And here it was. Not a map, not a compass, but a communication device. A translator. Besides knowing what it was, Felicia also knew how to find it. How its location in the ocean would be marked with a wooden buoy that glows with green light. We waited. Night fell. But before long we were indeed signaled by this very light, and the buoy was sighted. Mortuga hauled it up, pulled it all up, right onto the deck. It was heavy, but he was strong.
Okay. What heavy thing did Mortuga haul up? He was the stone conjurer.
The bell and the cauldron locked together to form that single shape. Mortuga went to unlock it by himself, but Felicia cautioned him against it. She warned that it could be dangerous to stand so close, as the mechanism would be surely powerful. And so they unlocked it together, taking a handle each. Felicia took the mermaid's tongue from within the cauldron.
Did it have the coral and the gemstone eyes?
Yes, they were attached.
And what about the necklace?
Felicia had it around her neck.
She'd come prepared, clearly.
Did she
I do not like how they
I
did
watched her do it.
recently
She used
seen.
the necklace key to wind up the mermaid's tongue and placed it over her head. Felicia spoke through the mask.
Wait.
Her voice was changed. The mermaid was summoned.
Wait. So, the necklace was a part of it to begin with. And it was used to kill Mortuga. So now we can't wind it up. Talk to the mermaid! Either that or something else. Oh no, we have the necklace.
Entranced, I rushed out onto the deck and leaned over the side. Mortuga clambered up to the wheel in an attempt to steer us away from harm. The mermaid reached out and grabbed the wheel.
And Mortuga's right shoulder?
Yes, of course.
His fingerprint mark.
Mortuga held fast, but a portion of the wheel broke off and fell into the ocean. With her other hand, the mermaid grabbed the mast, almost snapping it in two.
Mermaid
the
was
ship
big
buckled
then.
and I was thrown off the side into the ocean. I was underwater, but I was held in place by a hand. Her hand. She was speaking to me, but it was a language I could not understand. I wanted so much to understand. Sensing the disconnect, she let go. A moment passed. A lifetime. I became vaguely aware that I was about to drown, but I didn't want to leave. At this moment, the broken piece from the ship's wheel floated up in front of me. By its intervention, I was reminded of my earthly existence, my life beyond this singular moment. I was overwhelmed with a cowardly desire to return to the surface, to see the sun, to live, to breathe. I grabbed onto the broken wheel and let it carry me up to the surface. The mermaid was nowhere to be seen. Neither was the dearest Selena.
Wait, the wood from the broken wheel.
Oh.
It eventually became Cornelius Kane.
Correct. It has been my earthly tether. The feel of the wood in my hand, a tangible reminder of that desire I once felt to live and to breathe.
But what happened? Weren't you stranded in the ocean?
Somehow the currents carried me back to the Silkworm Coast. I took the broken wheel piece back home and fell into a deep sleep.
He looks so... I honestly really like his design at the crazy stuff.
After I awoke, I went looking for Felicia.
Not Mortuga.
No, Felicia.
Felicia had been the one wearing the mermaid's tongue.
Correct. Given what I knew of its function, I surmise she may have understood what the mermaid had said to me. I went to the Stone Top Inn, but Felicia
Is there
was
something
not
else
there.
you're hiding?
I searched through the empty building until I came to
Yes.
Mortuga's room.
We'll find out
I was
eventually.
encouraged to see that he had at least retained the wooden boy and the iron bell. Mortuga was in his bed, asleep. He looked ill, weak. I woke him up. I asked him about the mermaid's tongue. What had happened to it? Where was it? At first, Mortuga said nothing. He merely looked at me. He told me that he and Felicia had locked it away in the cauldron and thrown it back into the ocean. He said they'd kept the wooden boy so that nobody else would ever be able to find it, and they'd kept the iron bell so that even if someone was to come across the cauldron, they wouldn't be able to unlock it. I was horrified to learn this. My only chance of summoning and communicating with the mermaid lost beneath the waves, or so I thought.
Did you ask about the necklace key?
Mortuga hadn't mentioned it, and I did not ask about it. At that time, I simply assumed it had been left in the mouth of the mermaid's tongue and thus would be in the cauldron. I demanded that we take the dearest Selena back out on a second voyage to recover the sunken cauldron. Mortuga said it was impossible. For one, the dearest Selena couldn't recover it from the bottom of the ocean if it was not attached to the boy. And secondly, Felicia had decommissioned the ship and it was being taken apart at the shipyard. In explanation, Mortuga handed me a folded piece of parchment.
Oh. It
had inscribed a note from Felicia. She was to be leaving town immediately. She did not say where she was going. Mortuga told me he had slept through Felicia's parting visit. He was distraught over it, heartbroken. With a desperate look, he asked me if Felicia had also come to visit me on her way out of town. I told him yes, she had. Mortuga's eyes opened wide. Did she say where she was going?
I must know. I have to know.
I told him yes. Yes, she told me where she was going, and she'd given me the address.
Oh,
His
he lied to her.
eyes widened further. Give it to me.
I need to know. I'll go after her.
I told him I would, in exchange for the mermaid's tongue. Mortuga told me again how it was impossible. There's no way.
It's lost. You need to let it go.
I didn't want to hear it. I left the inn still clutching the deeds. I went down to the shipyard and spoke with Donovan Drummond. He had begun taking apart the dearest Selina. I inquired about purchasing Drummond's unused submarine, a Seafoam submarine. He told me he would be willing to part with it, but it had never been finished. In order for it to be seaworthy, it would need several new parts that would take a long time to build. However, I was determined to find a solution.
You offered to finish the Seafoam submarine yourself.
Are you sure?
Nope.
Not really.
I inquired about. He told me he would be willing to. In order for it, however, I was determined to find a solution.
Offered to buy both.
You offered to buy both.
Correct. I suggested we could use parts from the sailing ship to finish the submarine. Drummond merely asked how I was going to pay for 2 vessels. I showed him the deeds to the Stone Top Inn. He accepted it as payment.
Is the inn really worth as much as 2 vessels?
Perhaps not. But in truth, I think Drummond was glad to have an excuse to part with them. Besides, I knew all too well the allure of a worthy challenge. A chance to put one's skills to their fullest. Indeed, the task of combining the 2 incomplete vessels into a single seaworthy one was highly intriguing to him. And so, it was done.
But if you commissioned it, why was it called the Mortuga submarine? Who painted that on the foredeck?
Drummond did. He didn't want it to say Seafoam any longer. Too many painful memories.
But why Mortuga and not Grip?
Because Grip paid for it with the inn deeds, which were in Mortuga's name.
Yep.
Right. Drummond assumed I was merely acting as intermediary for Mortuga, the true buyer.
Did you tell Mortuga what you'd done?
I told him of my intention to return to the ocean in a submarine I was having constructed. He wasn't happy about it, but the submarine took months to complete. That was enough time to convince him to come with me and help search for the mermaid's tongue.
He only came with you because you were pretending to know where Felicia had gone, and you were withholding it from him.
Correct.
What were you going to do if and when Mortuga realized you'd been lying to him?
It was worth the risk. There was no question of leaving the mermaid's tongue at the bottom of the ocean.
But it wasn't lost in the ocean. Mortuga had it the whole time.
Correct. As I had lied to him, he had lied to me.
He is very out of his mind. A lot more.
Mortuga smuggled the mermaid's tongue onto the submarine before we left. He didn't want to leave it behind, but he didn't want me to know he had it.
Smuggled? How?
Okay, let's find out.
Nope.
That wouldn't. how would... Bray, how do you do?
I don't know.
That's not it. That's not right.
That almost works, but it's not what I was thinking of.
That's not it. Nope. Nope. That's not right.
Then almost there.
That's not it.
Was...
That's not it.
I mean, I get it, but that's not quite right.
I know what you mean, but it's not. That's not it.
What is it then?
That almost works, but it's not what I was...
That's not it. Nope. Nope. That's not right. That's not it. That's not it. That's not right.
Which letter? Oh, it's a letter.
That's not it.
Mortuga sent me a letter, inviting me to join him on the submarine.
Grib, did you know he'd done that?
Mortuga told me he was going to bring somebody else on board. An old friend, a collector of occult curiosities who might be helpful. But I didn't want anyone to know what we were doing, or what we were looking for. I told Mortuga not to mention me in the letter.
I followed Mortuga's instructions precisely. I arrived in Silkworm and went into the Stone Top Inn, where I found the locked cauldron. I placed it among my possessions and ventured onto the submarine waiting in the harbor.
We departed. Zephyr thought he and Mortuga were the only two souls on the ship. I stayed hidden for a week, before staging a balloon crash and pretending that Mortuga had rescued me from the ocean. That way I was free to move around the submarine in view of Zephyr,
Okay, so all of that
he could
was a lie
dismiss
then.
me as a hapless traveler picked up along the way.
So to begin with, it was just you three.
But it didn't stay like that for long.
It didn't.
Love info cards for its slots. And get prisoner by Mortuga. What? What? One of them was kidnapped? Oh, okay, I was about to say.
Nope.
Linked up.
I can tell.
Crash into hot air balloon into the ocean. Argue with Mortuga about navigation results. Wheel. That I think there. Cross submarine. That's
I guess that's wrong.
I think I'm mostly. Oh, there are check marks telling what's right. Okay.
Well, that's about the long and short of
I
it.
don't know if those appeared.
What?
You can't leave it like that. You've left them with misconceptions. You should tell them what you know. All of it.
What do you mean?
Misconceptions?
Maybe one or two, yeah.
What do you?
He always did think he would make the best captain. And he did.
But he couldn't. Not without the information he so desired.
Not just that. Since it turned out he had the Mermaid's tongue on board the entire time, I don't think he wanted to leave me on the submarine with it. He didn't want me anywhere near it.
He was trying to protect you.
I'm aware.
Okay. Yes, looking at me. And thank God. Alright. There's another page that we discovered inside. The black box. Well, it's true that Mortuga Creek.
I don't think that's right. So, who was it for?
Me. Once Mortuga found out the inn deeds had been used to pay for the submarine, he realized for the first time that he was its legal owner.
He really hadn't known that before?
No, he'd always assumed I paid for it with my own money. Armed with the new information, Mortuga attempted to use it to control me.
Thus, the command contract.
What exactly was he hoping to achieve?
To strong-arm me into telling him where Felicia had gone, and to cease my search for the Mermaid's tongue.
But it didn't work.
Of course not.
Wasn't Mortuga supposed to be paperwork averse? I'm surprised to learn he would try to control someone with a contract.
Where would he even get an idea like that?
That's my bad. I ended up telling him all about contracts, you know, what they are, how they work. I guess Mortuga thought if I could be controlled by a contract, maybe someone else could be too.
Hey. Merman was lured into the submarine by the cell phone let's see from what Merman might give.
Wait, so Mortuga wrote the letter?
Not exactly. It was his idea, but he wasn't one for writing by hand, so he asked me to do it for him.
Oh. Okay.
But why Ibis?
Mortuga didn't want to reveal too much in the letter, so he had the idea to pretend to be a neutral third party. We learned about Ibis from that newspaper page, but it just needed to be someone you would listen to. Honestly, I'm surprised it worked.
Huh. This explains why Mortuga kept asking about my father.
Oh yeah, I was wondering about that.
Were you able to tell him anything?
Afraid not.
Oh.
I haven't spoken to my father.
As they come in 5 minutes.
Do you think he would have
I'll
known
probably go
anything
through a
about
few more of
Felicia?
the characters.
About what happened to her?
Well, actually, we'll see.
It's
we'll see.
possible.
Well, that's the last of them. Okay, I don't think I'm going to do it just yet. I'm going to go to BRB mode, and we'll finish up this one after the ads. And we only have one more person to talk about with. Okay. At least for now. Obviously, we're not done, but.
Bullshit.
Was invited to work alongside Dr. Zephyr in the Dream Chamber, performed a magic act for Mortuga, which appeared to make him miss.
Why you send me a freaking thing saying that freaking they want me? Says your background could be a good match for the store team member role in a store.
I don't think that's right.
And then you can apply today or view the job description for more info. But yet, as soon as I click on view job, it says this job is expired.
He just learned about the death of his beloved friend.
How did are they going to explain how Selena died? I wonder.
What I did, it was...
You didn't know. Symmetry, let it go. Your anguish. That goes for all of you.
Mortuga's actions, his decisions, all motivated by that same singular desire.
It was all in effort to locate Felicia Stonetop.
Her.
Likewise, it transpires that Godric's actions were also motivated by a singular desire.
To commune with the mermaid.
Her.
And when they opened the black box and found the mourning envelope, found the necklace key, it all came to an end.
Well, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, open it.
Godric, I really don't know why you're here. This doesn't concern you.
Oh, but it does. I'm to believe the box may contain information on Captain Stonetop.
Even if it does, it is wholly unrelated to our unfortunate voyage.
I'll be the judge of that. There could be anything in that. Listen.
I prefer you not to shake it like that. Besides, it doesn't open that way. It slides out at the side. Let me do it.
What's all this? A scroll? An envelope?
There's something inside. Wait. What's this?
We both know what that is. That's Felicia Stonetop's necklace, isn't it? Isn't it?
Murder of Magnus.
Our discovery of the necklace precipitated two important conclusions. One, we now possess the key necessary to operate the Mermaid's Tongue. In my complacency, I had not even known it was missing, simply assuming it lay within the cauldron. But no, Felicia had taken it away with her, and now, through what twist of fate, it had returned. Which brings me to conclusion two. The fact that her necklace had been sent to her parents in a black-rimmed envelope attested to us that Felicia Stonetop had died. Even through his burgeoning grief, Mortuga could see in my eyes how I wished to make use of the key.
I got nothing else to do,
what
so I'm
ruin
just
might follow should I
doing
act.
like
He did
avatar
what he had
thing.
always done. He lied. Lied about having the Mermaid's Tongue on board.
He had your best interest at heart, Godric. We both know this.
However, it was a lie that no longer worked on me, for I had laid eyes upon the truth.
The truth?
About what Mortuga had in the storeroom.
What did Grip see that confirmed the Mortuga cauldron? Oh no, this is why she feels so bad about it. Because he found her while she was using the the cauldron for one of her things.
I had seen Symmetry's drawing of the cauldron.
He asked me to change it. I was going to change it.
So now you had everything you needed. The key, the bell, and the mermaid's tongue itself, albeit locked in the cauldron.
On that note, I had also surmised Mortuga's reason for rigging the iron bell onto a winch above his desk. I concluded that he had set it up this way so that he could unlock the cauldron and access its contents himself.
Why is my fucking account locked?
Use the mermaid's tongue.
You'd like to suggest Mortuga
Account
would
locked.
be
Combine
immune
profiles
from
to
such
continue.
things?
What?
I concede it may have been an alluring prospect, but actually choosing to act, it displays a dangerous hubris.
Well, maybe he just wanted to be able to get to it, but not actually use it, you know?
Grip, Did you actually accuse Mortuga of wanting to open the cauldron? Of wanting to use the mermaid's tongue?
I did, and he flatly denied it, which caused an argument. Truth be told, we were both sick of each other.
Yet.
The last vestiges
care.
of our mutual decorum fell away. He attempted to shut me down with cold logic, insisting that it was not possible for one man to simultaneously turn both dials on the iron bell.
Wait, is that true?
Kinda. Depends how big you are, how wide your arms are.
I knew Mortuga would be capable of it, and I could see in his eyes that he intended to do it.
Well, not to side with Grip here, but he was right. Mortuga did open the cauldron, didn't he?
Perhaps his intention was simply to move the mermaid's tongue to a newly contrived hiding place.
Maybe he was just gonna destroy it.
As he should have done years hence, I might add.
Grimoire, what do you think?
Why do I think he opened it?
I think he wanted to hide the mermaid's tongue somewhere else.
Whatever the reason, I knew it was only a matter of time. And what's more, following our discussion about the mechanism of the iron bell,
I understood the specific physicality of the task ahead of him.
Physicality?
In order to reach both
Imagine
dials,
me doing an
Mortuga would
avatar
need
of
to hold his
AH.
body close against the iron bell. His head, his neck, would be right up
But people
against
just
the
report my
mechanism.
account if I do that.
Overcome with frustration and grief,
I know
Mortuga
that
had
for a
left the room.
fact.
He had left me with the necklace key. I felt it in my hand, the metal cold and sharp. I climbed up onto the desk and wedged it into the iron bell around the back so that it would not be seen. At least, not until the mechanism activated.
You're a murderer.
Call me what you will. To me, it was merely insurance against continued deception and greed on Mortuga's part. If he indeed decided to keep the mermaid's tongue for himself, if he decided, as he always had, to keep it from me, then it would be his last decision.
the rest you know. Having first locked himself in the room, Mortuga unlocked the cauldron and was killed by the blade of the necklace key.
I tilted the submarine in order to claim the eyeball key, which granted me access to the captain's cabin and a path into the storeroom from above.
Be
I took
really
the
funny.
mermaid's tongue from the unlocked cauldron.
And then you went up to the aft deck and used it, didn't you?
I tried
Joker
to,
from
but he
Persona
won't
5 with a
You're welcome.
freaking
Tadpole
buster
then
sword
delved
on
into
his
the ocean
back.
and collected the pieces.
It
Including
sounds
the
like
coral
something they
and the
would do.
gemstone eyes, which she kept for herself.
Yeah. As for the mask itself, I just left it in my room.
And I took it when I later visited the room to collect hex from the dome tank.
Wow, you're admitting it, huh?
I admit I moved it to a more secure location, ultimately a wise decision, wouldn't you say?
Except it's not there anymore, is it? It's right here.
It's dark!
Duh.
Grip turned off the lights.
Someone grab him!
The mermaid's tongue, it's gone!
He took it. He must have.
He can't have gone up to the foredeck. It's still locked.
I don't want to make a follower though. Oh.
Okay, let's go room. Pillar.
What about the aft deck?
Let's go. Maybe we can catch him.
Okay. Oh, this is cool. That's what it looks like.
He's wearing it.
too late.
I can't read his language.
I don't.
Grip? Are you,
Just talking gibberish.
What?
Yep. Well, he's talking mermaid.
Wait, where's he going?
I
What's he
always
gonna do?
say that when
Should we follow him? I don't.
people are always talking in a different language.
Wait, what's that on the floor?
It's the compass.
He fixed it.
Okay. Got a compass now.
What's he gonna do? Should we follow
He's
him?
locked the door.
Can you see him through the window?
Wait, we actually seen the mermaid? She's real! We see the mermaid! She's massive! Got big hands!
This is bad. The pressure change is too sudden. The submarine's not...
Wait, what's that?
The radios.
It's fine, just stick. It was too fast.
It must be coming from the control room.
Let's go.
That basically means that motherfucker is willing to kill off
The
people.
submarine can't take it. The
Have
controls
nothing
are
to
going
do with
crazy.
that.
Wait.
It was real. We do get to see her for real. I am very surprised and I'm happy that we do.
What did she?
She's gone.
She let us go.
But she took the bad guy.
Remarkable.
Let's just head back to Silkworm, shall we? Get everyone off this submarine.
And, Silkworm would be which way?
We got moved. I don't know where we are. No stars, no moon. I don't know where. I don't know which way north is.
Help for. Oh, the fixed compass.
He fixed it.
This is going. That is just kind of gone insane. We did get to see her, which is surprising. I'm very glad we did.
Are you okay?
Yeah. You?
Somehow, yeah. You okay, Cynthia?
She's still processing.
Of course. We all are.
That, and we've just been to tell her stepfather that we're leaving Silkworm.
Oh? Where are you headed?
We, haven't worked that out yet.
I know a place you could go.
Really?
Yeah, I've got a couple friends you could stay with. I'll write down the address for you.
Oh, thank you.
Easily one of the strangest days of my life.
I completely agree.
It's in the top 5, at least.
What are you going to do now?
So far, the only thing I've decided on is to go home and have a bath.
A bath? You haven't had enough being submerged in water for one day?
Okay, maybe a shower.
Yeah.
Catching up on your text messages?
0 missed calls. Can you believe that? 0.
Devastating.
Not even from Vanderpeer?
I'm writing him a message now, giving him the deets.
A
very selective version of the deets.
Good job, dude.
Smart.
I don't know about you, but I thought that was all very interesting.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
You must be pleased. You've come away with a new story to tell around the campfire.
Quite right.
I'm not sure it would be wise to tell too many people.
No, don't worry. I'll change all your names to protect your privacy.
What are you going to change my name to?
Detective Galathorn.
Wow, I love it.
I'm almost afraid to ask.
Sybil.
Yep, this conversation is over.
What's wrong with Sybil? That's like a reference. I feel that kind of feels like a reference to Sam and Max because there's a Sybil there.
You okay?
She
Of course.
thought we,
There's a
I know
what?
a place.
Really?
Yeah, I'll write down the
Oh.
What?
Thank you.
That was the weirdest submarine I've ever been on.
And the last?
And the last. Is everyone okay?
I guess so, huh?
Fit as a fiddle.
Oh, sure. Just had my human perspective permanently and irrevocably shifted, but hey, what's new?
But what about Grip? Did he die or what?
Maybe not. But he made his choice. I really don't think it would do us any good to worry about it.
Another killer
Sally,
that did get taken.
Did you write down that address for us?
Yeah, I'm almost done. Just writing something on the back to help you out.
Oh, like instructions?
Kinda, yeah.
You know, I really must be off.
Ah, come on. You've got nowhere to be.
You're quite right. Nowhere is precisely where I need to be, and I'm rather in a hurry to get there.
All right, that was pretty good. I'll let that slide.
And Tadpole and Zephyr stayed on the submarine?
Oh.
Yeah.
Are they going to rename it?
Of course not. You've got to keep the Mortuga name. It's like his fingerprint on history.
You say that, but by all accounts, he actually didn't like the submarine very much.
That's true. It wasn't his choice to be there. He spent all his time trying to work out how to leave.
Well, yes, all right. I can see that.
I'd say his fingerprint is right here. It's all of you. It's Symmetry, it's Cynthia, Tadpole, Zephyr, everyone he was kind to, everyone he helped.
Dude, that's real.
But what about the mermaid's tongue?
What about it?
Well, we still don't really know anything about it. How it works, who made it.
Good.
What?
It's good that we don't
What?
know. It's right. The mermaid's tongue is a shameless shortcut, a trap for the impatient and the dissolute.
But you don't want to know what the mermaid said?
Oh, I want to know. But as I stand before you now, I can't know. You understand? That's just
the way it's meant to be.
Are we not gonna go talk to Zephyr and them? Was there a way? Could I have gone back in there? I might check that and find out. But that was pretty damn good in my opinion. I really enjoyed that. The way they showed the mermaid was actually pretty good. Oh, okay. Merman announced he wasn't going to write the sequel to his novel. Dirk was subsequently released from his contract with Wit and Whimsy. Mariana Moon, avoiding all questions about where she was headed, simply disappeared over the horizon. Madam Tadpole became captain of the Mortuga submarine. Dr. Zephyr stayed on board to continue his research, newly inspired by what he had witnessed.
You're sure this is the address Sally wrote down?
Yeah, it must be. She wrote something on the back, too.
Oh yeah, what was that? Instructions?
It's a little poem. You should read it.
Me? You're the poet.
No, you read it.
Okay. Eavesdrop what the stars are saying.
Oh,
Earthly
I like their
tethers
designs.
slowly fraying. Floating, helpless from the worst of jealous hunger, selfish thirst. Take a moment, kneel
I need
and
to
meet
get my room sorted
the
out.
flowers growing at your feet.
Yeah, where
Kinda
is
neat.
this? I like this. What is like a cottage? Or are they back at the bog? Oh, it doesn't look like the bog, but where are they? Ah! Tangled. I forgot her name, but one of the Tangled Tower girls. The last name.
Your mic absolutely peaked.
I know. Hey! Yes. We got the Tangle Tower girls back. I forgot their names, but Poppy and I think that's Fiona. Poppy and Fiona from Tangle Tower. The last game. They actually did something with the characters more. That is awesome. That makes me so happy. 'Cause I love those two. And I'm so glad they're living happily. I guess they moved away from the Tinkle Tower originally. And now have their own little home together. That is very cute. Let's look at the art gallery. Let's look at everyone. So Cynthia, Seafoam. So this is what they design. These are a bunch of designs for her. First character drew in the game to experience young mechanic turned newbie submarine captain. I enjoy playing around with the idea that she would wear nuts, bolts, and spanners in her hair. And I am also sorry for the audio thing. My bad. I gotta have to adjusting on that. I did not mean to do that. That's cool. Cynthia was first conceived. Her name was Dorothy Drummond. Oh, that explains it. So originally they were gonna have her as with the last name of her stepfather, but they changed it. She was less of an intrepid mechanic and more of a goody two-shoes genius who always knew the right answer. Her evoking something of eagerly raising their hand in a classroom. This particular outfit was inspired by German mathematician Emmy Noether. I wanted Cynthia's appearance to suggest that her new captain's role was ill-fitted for her. I put her in an oversized authoritative sea captain's jacket that is clumsily worn over her mechanics overalls like an afterthought. In tweaking Cynthia's design for animation, we removed the big collar on her coat. It just distracted from her face and hurt the silhouette. Her movement is relatively understated, but I feel she has a great range from faux confident captain to cheeky young girl to nervous teen. She's dealing with a lot and trying hard to mask her stress, so it's fitting. Before I continue, the last game also had an ending where the killer got away. The game before that actually didn't have that same thing. We actually caught the killer. Though in that instance, he didn't intend to kill. Meant to do something else. Okay, so characters. Dr. Zephyr. Hey, looky there. Dr. Zephyr's odd position of daring Dodger was leading point of my original sketches. I wanted him to look wise, but equally spiritual and eccentric. Tattooed eye on his head was to suggest a third all-seeing eye. Adding the spectacles was a turning point for me, because it made him look slightly dissociated, somewhat sinister. This was my first drawing of Zephyr. I always imagined him draped in a long old-fashioned scholar robe. The outfit inspired by wise men from the ages such as Charles Darwin and Isaac Newton, but this opulent style also ties to his image as an avid collector of strange antiquities. How do you say that word, Corey? Antiquities.
The same way you said it.
Okay. I thought it would be fun to make his hand a literal antique. Zephyr is one of the hardest characters I've ever had to animate. He has everything tall, so his proportions are difficult to control, moves slowly, so needs lots of drawings, flowing fabric, so tons of secondary motion to manage. I'm extremely proud of how he turned out, though. I agree. That was great. Dirk is the most contemporary character in the Grimoire universe. He even wears jeans and sunglasses. I first referenced to old-timey poster boy movie stars, the final design is inspired by more modern celebrities, like the majority of male movie stars. We wanted him to have a generic superhero build. Dirk was modeled after popular movie actors you might have seen in blockbusters in the 2010s. I love that era. He's got skinny legs because he's not a bodybuilder. His muscle is mostly just for aesthetic. I gave him a simple dot eyes to make him seem naive and somewhat clueless. Adam and I drew character concepts separately, and we would compare and develop the characters further based on a combination of the ideas. I originally drew Dirk with blue puppy dog eyes, but Adam drew Dirk with naive looking dot eyes, which felt more in line with his character, so it stuck.
May I?
May you what?
You know the guy who I was on about that got banned like 5 years ago because my friend wasn't himself?
I don't worry.
A friend of mine called Hodacha got banned like 4 or 5 years ago because he wasn't himself and it was doing kind of bad things, but not like against Twitch guidelines.
I don't remember that, but by
I said
not
that
themselves, do you mean they have
yeah,
DID or something?
No. I said they were being like kind of weird, but in a good way. And they just got their Twitch account back, and I'm happy for that.
Cool. All right.
Did you hear about Asmongold's husband? Bullshit.
I haven't looked at
banned. He got banned for telling the truth, apparently.
I'll have to look at here, but I don't know. I haven't watched any that while. Here we go. In case you're thinking it, yes, I was consciously invoking Johnny Bravo with the animations. I definitely can see it now.
Yeah.
Dirk was very fun to pose, and some of these sketches became animation poses with almost no revisions. Dirk draws from a rich lineage of good boy.
I am lurking on so many different channels. Fucking hell.
Sim was originally considered the prime suspect, and to add to the suspicion, he wanted her to be spooky looking. Pale features, white Victorian clothes, and a body shaped like a ghost, and a face like fake doll.
I am lurking on 10 different channels.
I added an
That's
eye
on
on her.
Twitch.
I added an eye on her locket, a symbol that became synonymous with her mentor, Zephyr. Symmetry was originally called Felicity Fogg. Eventually, we realized we shouldn't have a Felicity and a Felicia. So I came up with Symmetry Silkmoth instead. Sim's crystal ball, being known as the Fog Ball, is a vestigial trace of her original name. I love that word, vestigial. She's an illusionist in training, so I perched a tiny wizard hat on her head, gave her magician's gloves and cape that was far too big for her. There was also a phase where I imagined the eye on her locket would always look in the same direction she was looking. One of her tricks. I did not mean to do that. Oops. Sim is one of the characters where translating Adam's design into 3 dimensions was a lot of fun. He had a great box-shaped head, so it was important to me that it worked from all angles. I ended up giving her some subtle rubber hose arms motion, making her look a bit more pathetic and adding to her antiquated image by evoking 1930s animation. Velvet. So yeah, Velvet, Catherine, and I believe Adam are the main people behind these.
In Genshin, they used a word that I've never even heard of before.
What is it?
And that is called eclectic.
I've heard it, but I don't really know the meaning. There are rumors that Mertuga was under a curse and couldn't leave the submarine, the light of day, much like a vampire. He is a visual combination of Sinbad, Captain Nemo, and Count Dracula. I could definitely see Sinbad. I don't know much about Captain Nemo, and I can kind of see Dracula.
Why do I feel like it's like an Overwatch character?
Who does?
The character what you're looking at now.
Agnes Mortuga.
Yeah.
I can kind of see it. I tried to Try to imagine the effect his appearance might affect his appearance. Hair started to look like coral. We also need to show off the important scar on his arm, so I came up with the idea of him wearing a half jacket. I have a lot of detail on this one. Grip. Grip's original inspiration was somewhere between an eccentric snake oil salesman and a Willy Wonka. I could see it. I like the idea that his face could be wide-eyed and overly friendly, and then quickly become dark and scheming.
Why does my...
Eventually, I started to incorporate aeronautical themes. Look, I experimented with the compass belt, buckles, propeller, bow ties, and eventually the recognizable hot air balloon hat. Once we shrunk down a version of this hat for Cornelius Kane to wear, we knew we had found our grip. Grip was surprisingly hard to animate. We simplified him quite a bit after I came on, but he still has a lot going on, and very difficult proportions to control. I love how he turned out, though. I'm pretty sure he has the most unique poses of any Grimoire character ever, too. Hope you appreciate them. I do. J.D. Werman. A writer who's a little rough around the edges and seemingly always grumpy. Adam was keen on referencing Stephen King for this character, which is where his furrowed brow and pained expression derived from. And this is my earliest drawing of Werman. The style reminds me of another thing. Imagine him with a perpetual 5 o'clock shadow, wrinkled clothes, and dated haircut. I've always felt like he should look like he belongs in the 1970s. Oh yeah, the names are right here. Support the creator. At one point, my version of Werman started to look a little too confident. I remedied this by make his hair look less style. Okay, a little bit of error in the words, but that's fine. Giving him loose clothing and a hunched posture, a bad habit acquired from hours of writing away on his typewriter. To me, Werman is the Professor Pointer of this game, in that he feels very similar to myself. Adam reduced his chin after I did these sketches, as it didn't feel right for him to have such a strong jaw. This resulted in a squidgy, nuanced head shape that makes for very fun facial expressions. It also means you can draw him a bit wrong and it still looked like him. That's nice. Oh! Mariana Moon's keywords were nomadic historian, professor, and hobbit. Naturally, tweed jackets, waistcoats, and tobacco pipes seemed like a fitting combination. She's also an older character, and I struggle with capturing her age at first. I imagine Mariana as a wandering countryside historian, an old-fashioned dapper look, but messy and mud-scuffed from her time crawling around the brambles. Really, the only thing from this drawing that we kept was the fact that she has a pipe. Since she was a nomad, I imagined she did carry all of her worldly possessions wherever she went. In one image, I drew her wearing all her clothes at once. I also started drawing her with moon-shaped accessories. Eventually made it to her final design. Bilbo Baggins was referenced a fair bit in the discussion of Mariana's mannerisms. Mariana-arisms. This came across especially in the bottom middle drawing, which made it into animation with only a little alteration. I like to imagine she knows a little bit more than she's letting on, and isn't above teasing you with that fact. Yeah, that definitely tracks. Hey! Okay, interesting lines. Madame Tadpole is a peculiar character, as you're not sure if she's human or fish. At one point, I really leant into the idea of her being a human fish and drew her with fish-style features, but put barnacles on her body and gave her hair made of seaweed that he styled to look like a fin. Tadpole was a very difficult character to design. We had to change her head shape several times before we finally landed on something we were happy with. The name of simplifying the design, we also removed some extra details that I initially wanted, like shark bite marks on her arms. As a retired circus performer, her unique appearance feels like an old stage costume. I drew clothes that were a cross between swimsuit and costume, even giving her theatrical faux lashes and stage makeup. She salvages items from the sea to decorate her room, so I loved the idea of her wearing pirate treasure as jewelry. Tadpole's body language is usually understated, even graceful, but occasionally she'll break out into broad motions that makes use of her huge arms in a way that's quite striking. I wanted to give her shark teeth at first, but it ended up being too distracting. I like her design's good. And here's some others. There's several clues in the game that showed that what the extended fellow family looked like. So it was important that we spent some time drawing them. Designing them together, and I was able to balance their likeness to one another and consciously make them look related. That's the thing. Ever since the first game, or at least that I played, they have made multiple references to these different families, and it seems that they continue to do so. This one, thankfully, did give us Poppy and Fifi back, or Fiona, who were members of that family. Some cleaned up art confirmed the final designs, several side characters, including their meeples for the model town. From top left, Baroness Fortuna, Governor Fellow, Lena Stonetop, Damien Dusk, and Felicia Stone. Oh, wrong button. That's others, so we got locations now. I'm not gonna go over every single thing. I just wanted to really see characters.
Yeah, so you're gonna do this for another like 30 minutes.
No. I already went through all the characters. It doesn't show us any I guess since the last game already featured the new designs for Grimoire and Sally, there was no point in doing anything else. But this was a fun game to play, and I am very happy SFB or SBFB games are making these games. And they are making references to the past one, which is great. I am so happy they brought back Fiona. I think Fiona Fellow and Poppy Pointer was their names. Yes, most characters in this series have names that are their first name, like the same letter for both names. I don't remember Sally's last name, but everyone. So I'm gonna look and see. Yeah, Cynthia Seafoam. I'm guessing Zacharias is Dr. Zephyr's first name, so Zacharias Zephyr. Dirk Dansom, Symmetry Silkmoth, Magnus Mortuga, Godric Drip. JD Werman is probably one of the ones that doesn't have that. Mariana Moon, Madame Tadpole. Her real name's not Madame Tadpole, but still. And if you look at the, I know it's not showing on the screen, but I'm just gonna here. That one. They don't say Baroness Fellow's full name, Baroness Fortuna's full name, but it probably is something like that. Governor Fellow probably has a F name. You know, Stonetop, Felicia Stonetop is probably one of the only ones that doesn't. But a lot of the time they do have names like that. Poppy Pointer, Fiona Fellow, I believe, last game. I'm so glad they brought them back. It just made me so happy that that happened. And I cannot wait. I need to go back and get the rest of I did not get all of the achievements, annoyingly, but I still got a lot. Let's see what I missed. There's some 4 hidden achievements that I didn't get. Look up. The mermaid. Okay, let's.
Have you heard about the hidden?
Yeah, I've heard about hidden Pioneers passing. Yeah, really hate it.
Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be no Kyrie in Kingdom Hearts 4.
There will be.
Fully recasted.
They've had they've already had her with 2 voices multiple times before. Hayden's not always been her.
Whenever I first heard of Hayden, I thought it was the one with Sayu.
Hidden Pavu?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, here we go. Looking at the right here. There's been 2 voices. Hayden Panettiere actually hasn't played Kyrie since Birth by Sleep. It was Kyrie in Kingdom Hearts 2, and Birth by Sleep. But Allison Stoner took over for whatever Recom is. Days 02. Took over. Someone else took over. Ariel Winter plays the young. But yeah, Hayden Panettiere hasn't actually played her in a while. Anyway, let's see. Red Mask. I didn't notice that there was a boggy head in the Cabinet of Curiosity, where the one where we found the damn mermaid tongue. There was a boggy head from the first series for the first game. I didn't know that. That makes me sad. That makes me sad.
Aw, boo-hoo.
It was pretty damn cool that we got to see the mermaid. I never expected us to actually see it that way. Like, it was. I wish we could have seen her a little bit more, but it was the way they did it was.
How does Schedule 1 gonna bring up more saves?
I don't know. Anyway, it's time for this episode of the Interdimensional Show, live at the Wandering Museum Theater in Inverness. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you all again on Wednesday. Oh, actually, before I go, I just wanted to say how much fun I had with this. I love this kind of game. I love the art style, direction, animation quality, voice cast. It was all, in my opinion, spectacular. I praise at SFB Games for this. I still need to play another SFB game that I bought. That'd be the Crow Country. Even though personally it's not my favorite kind of game, but I love the story in it, and it actually is quite fun. It's a little harder to do, but I will continue it on at one point. I know they're not connected in this way. They are both SFB games, but I'm pretty sure it's a different creator among that. Either way, this was incredibly fun. It's time for this episode of the Interdimensional Show, live at Wandering Museum Theater in Inverness. Thank you for coming. I'll see you all again on Wednesday. I hope you have a wonderful rest tonight, wonderful rest today, wonderful evening, and have a good one. Next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.